Assalamu alaikum, Brother Jesse. Should I put all my money into gold? I'm uncertain about what's happening with the economy. Lots of things are happening in terms of tariffs, inflation, all these other kind of things. Is gold the right thing for me? Assalamu alaikum, and thank you for your question, brother. First things first, we have to look and see whether or not it's permissible to invest in gold. And of course, that seems pretty obvious that investing in gold is indeed permissible. It is indeed halal, assuming we're talking about physical gold, gold jewelry, gold coins, gold bricks. All of that is 100% permissible to invest in. You don't need to worry. But you do need to think twice if you're going to be investing in gold companies, right? Companies that are in charge of mining gold or distributing gold or any of these other type of things. It would seem on paper that they are permissible, right? But you still have to follow the same screenings as you would for any other company out there, right? So if they have businesses in other areas which are potentially impermissible, you got to be careful about that. The other thing you got to be careful about is whether or not they have too much debt, right? A lot of the time when, gold companies or any type of mining company is looking to set up an operation, it is extremely capital intensive. And so a lot of the time they need to borrow tons and tons of money in order to finance their operations and things like that. So you could see a situation where a gold mining company has, 100% debt according to their value or things of that nature. So you got to be really, really careful in that respect. But other than that, you have the green light to go ahead and invest in gold from an Islamic perspective. The question is, should you do this, right? And my answer to you is you got to think about a few different things. Number one, what is going to be the tax implications of doing this? Our biggest expense in Canada as Canadians is our taxes. So if you're going ahead and putting money into gold, how are you going to go about doing that, right? Are you going to be doing this in a tax efficient way? The reality is that for most people, you are an employee, right? And any money that you've made is after tax money. So if you now have cash on your hand and you're going to go ahead and buy some gold coins, gold bars, any of these other type of things, it might be difficult to do that and still save on taxes through your tax-free saving account, through your RSPs, these type of things, right? So if there is a way you can invest in physical gold, and there is, I would recommend trying to do it through your registered accounts, RSPs, tax-free saving accounts, kids' education plans, because at the end of the day, you want to save as much tax as possible while still having exposure to gold. Now, should everything go into gold? No. You should never put, as they say, all your eggs in one basket, right? The reality about gold is that what we are looking for is the price to increase over time, and it has, right? But it doesn't increase as quickly as some other areas. So things like technology, perhaps healthcare, other places like this do see higher paces of growth, right? And even though they can be more volatile and a little bit less predictable than, say, the growth of gold, I wouldn't want you missing out on exposure to other areas just because you heard some guy on the internet, heard some guy on the internet say that put all your money in gold. Right? The best situation, in my opinion, is to have a really diverse amount of holdings, right? Gold should certainly be a part of your strategy. It can absolutely be part of your strategy, but it shouldn't be the be all and end all, because at the end of the day, right, while gold sits and you are waiting for the price to go up in comparison to what it once was, you have different types of businesses that are publicly traded where people are actively out there trying to increase sales, increase performance, build better products, build better services, have cash flows, dividends, all these other kind of things that they pay while you wait for the price of their shares to go up. So gold in and of itself can be a fantastic investment. It is certainly something that's permissible to invest in. Should you invest all your money in gold? No, you shouldn't invest all your money in anything, right? Have a portion of it in gold, a portion in technology, a portion of it in healthcare, a portion of it in real estate. Like anything else, diversity is our friend. So, don't invest all your money in gold, invest some in gold. If you are going to invest in gold, I would say it's better to have it in some sort of physical gold, ETF, mutual fund, something of this nature where they buy physical gold as opposed to you having to buy it yourself, right? Of course, you can do this. There's nothing wrong, but you do miss out on all of those potential tax savings, right? You miss out on potential grant money, all of these type of things. Now, for some people, it's the peace of mind in being able to physically hold it and touch it and, you know, love it and all those other kind of things, right? So if that's you, cool, right? But what I would say is that, to me, like I said, one of the biggest things that stands in our way as Muslim Canadians is our taxes. So if there is a way to avoid those taxes and invest in gold and invest in technology and invest in all these other type of things, we should probably take that as much as possible. So I hope this answers your question. If you have any other questions, comment below. And if you wouldn't mind, if you made it to the end of this video, hit the like and subscribe button. Helps with the algorithm, helps grow the channel. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.